there's a kind of, I call it the Black Rushmore of history for Americans, and that's that you learn about Sojourner Truth, you learn about Frederick Douglass, you learn about George Washington Carver, you learn about Harriet Tubman, and you learn about Martin Luther King. And they recycle those leaders as if that is Black history. And the problem with that is that Black history is so much more than that. And so clearly today, in 2014, if we are still recycling the Black Mount Rushmore of Black history, we clearly haven't arrived. And there's so much more that needs to be studied, that needs to be learned, that needs to be discussed, that needs to be interrogated about our history, so that we know where we are right now. I mean, you know, the old folks say, if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you are. And if you don't know where you are, you certainly cannot strategize about where you're going. And so I think that is the significance, the continued importance of Black history, and why we need to continually apply ourselves to the study of Black history. And I'm not just talking about Black Americans or people of the African diaspora. I'm talking about all people, because it's a history that has been seriously missing from the canon of U.S. history. And since this is where we are, that's what we need to do. I feel that that the things that we have done in this country, the achievements that have come about, have been more cosmetic than structural. And you know, I want to explain a little bit of what I mean by that. It's kind of like we're in a fishbowl and we've changed the water, and we've cleaned the fish and we've put the water back in. But it won't stay that way. We're going to have to continue to change the water in the fishbowl until we decide to actually do away with the fishbowl and create perhaps an aquarium that has a pump, that has an ecosystem that works on cleaning itself. So that although the aquarium might need maintenance, it is not the same structurally as a fishbowl. We've got systemic oppression. We've got institutionalized oppression and racism in this country that just electing a Black president will not in any way mitigate. It will make it look better. It will maybe even make people feel better. But their basic position has not really changed. The structure and the systems in place have not changed. And so we've got to structurally change. That's what I see as we've got a long way to go. The ago means we've got to stop changing the water in the fishbowl and change the bowl. Do away with it altogether and create a structure that works better in concert and in freedom and justice and liberty and equity